back. We're back here. Let me fix my. So what I have done so far is I've primed my face and I've used the Pore Professional by Benefit. I have also gone ahead and did some oil control like I usually do with my Too Faced. And now we're doing an eyeshadow look and while WEFUNK is playing, which is one of my favorite internet radio shows. And I'm using what's As If, and this is Gilded. This is Ginger, and I'm gonna go in right now. What I've put on is Mija. It's a beautiful pink color, which brings out some of my undertones, but I'm gonna use it as a transition shade. And so now I'm gonna go back, because I did prime my eyes, and this is what I used. So I'm just gonna take what's left on my brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna kind of take, you know, open up my lid. I'm gonna take some of this color off to give me what I like to call my little baby cut crease. So I'm just gonna use a little bit more here. Okay, we're just gonna put that there and put a little on the back of my hand, rub it in, and then we're just gonna see that. And so now I'm gonna take my finger and I'm just gonna gently, no tugging or pulling, and it gave me like just a little bit of a cut crease. All right, so now it's the fun part. So first of all, we want to clean up our mess. Me, I'm one of those people that's like upset. I like my area to be clean at all times. So very fortunate and lucky. All right, we have visitors. Garage door. All right, so now the next color we're gonna go into is we're gonna work on our, I'm gonna work over here, the edge. We're gonna add some shadows here so that you can, it'll bring out my cut crease a little more. So I'm gonna take some of this color, which is As If, and we're gonna just play with it a little bit. So we're gonna tap in there, okay? And then I'm gonna take my trusty mirror, and I think I want that to go right in here. I'm gonna put that right in here. Yeah, there we go. All right, right in there, okay. Yeah, I like that, okay? You see that? Okay, so we're gonna add it right in there. Right in there. Right there, under the bone. Okay, so my finger. I like using my finger. It helps me. So you see that? Just using my finger to go around. I hope y'all are feeling good. I'm feeling good. You know, it's been a lot going on in our world, but the good thing is that we all have an opportunity to have joy, to make ourselves joyful. And for me, doing makeup, it really brings me joy, you know, because it gave me a way to be unique and honor myself. So you can see now just a little bit of that. You can see how it's coming together. I think that's kind of nice. All right, so it's not gonna stay like this the whole time. We're gonna work on it. So now we're gonna go into this color, which is Gilded. And we use this brush already, but we're gonna just take a little more of this on this brush as well. We'll clean it. Because you know, when you have a clean brush, your makeup goes on so much better. So I'm just gonna pack it here in the corner. Just gonna give it a little pack, just like that. Be gentle on your eyes, you know? They're so good. I love my eyes, you know, they help me see. And I'm so grateful because I'm one of those people that have to wear glasses. So I'm gonna bring a little bit of that color just gently under my eye right here. And I'm also gonna pat with my finger. I wanna blend. I'm one of those people that blend, but I wanna be careful because I don't wanna get it muddy. You know, that also can happen. So as you can see, I just added a little more depth there. It's pretty nice. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm just gonna pack it in just a little bit. I'm not gonna do too much. All right, we're gonna tap a little bit more. This color, this beautiful color here is Gilded, and you can see it's one of my favorites. Totally. Look at these beautiful shades. And you're like, how are you putting all those together? Well, it's gonna work, watch. And then I'll take some pictures and you'll get to see more. So it's so much fun, you know, to be creative. And I work with chakras, and I know for me, for the longest time, my second chakra was blocked. And what that means is that it's very difficult to be creative and to embrace your creative energy. So for me, part of my healing is to show up and to make videos and to do my makeup. And it's for me, you know, it's for me and it's for my self-esteem, because I'm really proud to be, you know, I've come a long way. So I'm really proud to be here, and I'm proud to share my blessings and gifts. All right, so now I am looking at my eyes and I'm saying, okay, they look as if they are not lifted. They're drooping out on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put some of this on the back of my, but I'm just gonna clean up real quick. I'm gonna clean up this right here. I just want to, so I'm just gonna lay that right there for a second, okay? Thank you for bearing with me. You see how I did that? But I know it's light, but I want that there for now, and I'll clean that up. But I want to lift. I need to see that lift right now, because if not, I get a little concerned. This was my eyebrow brush back in the day, but we have such beautiful brushes. This is my new eyebrow brush, courtesy of my 3D makeup. And if you guys want to know what it's all about, go ahead and DM me at any time or reach out to me. I can be reached on Instagram at jolie.morton. So I've been receiving calls all throughout my video, thank goodness, right? Business. Then I used a little bit of Gilded in my crease, And then underneath, on the side rather, I packed in right here with my Eyeshadow Everything brush. I packed in here some as if, okay? And then I dragged it under my eye, okay? So, sorry for the blockage there. Oh, is that you? Are you knocking? I didn't see you. So I'm just gonna drag a little bit under here, just gently. I don't want to, and as I have a difference, like, you know, this is, look at, you see that? White, loss of pigment here, goes all the way up. So this eye, sometimes I have to work with a little bit differently, and I'm learning how to, because sometimes I take pictures and it's wonked out the game, because right next to my eyelid is white hair. So it's really hard for the mascara to get in there. So it winds up, when you take pictures, this eye looks wider, or this eye, it's just a weird dynamic. I mean, I'm grateful because I guess it makes my eyelashes look longer. I know that when I do my mascara, this eyelash doesn't pop the way this one does. So, but you can just get falsies for that and solve that problem. Just like, I mean, there's so much makeup to solve any problem that you may have. And I'm telling you that for what I have issues with is vitiligo. And as you can see, I have a little bit of dark circles under my eyes. I found that a cream-based makeup really helped me. It didn't lay in my fine lines and my wrinkles, and it lasted all day. But there is one thing that may be a caveat about this, is that you have to give it time to bond with your skin. I know that once I continue to use it, after a while, it started to really bond with my skin. And I mean, I can go 11, 12 hours and not have to even blot. And that, I mean, I'm grease monkey central, you know? So if I can wear this makeup and it really gives me flawless coverage, photo finish, 3D, I know it'll work for those of you who are pretty much blemish free or just have some acne, whatever. 2 brushes here are my eyeshadow kit that I use constantly. And I will post about what the names of them are. You'll see them. And I will also learn them. You think by now I would know, but I have this issue with coming in like gangbusters and then burning out and then not, you know, staying with it. And so this time I'm really I'm determined to stick with this. So here I'm gonna take my finger, the ring, and I'm gonna bring it in here, and I'm going to put a little, and I already have on my primer. So I'm just gonna lay it on here. As you can see, I love using my finger. It just gives me so much great coverage. Okay, right here. All right. And then I'm gonna do it here. All right, there we go. So we have like a gradient here. I like that. And it just gives me a little pop. I'm gonna bring a little here, sit up straight. I'm gonna bring a little more in here. Okay, you see that? And then what I'm gonna take is, see, this is a very quick little eyeshadow look. I'm gonna take a little bit more of my Gilded. we're gonna use the gilded. I'm gonna pop it, boom. Take off the excess, and I'm gonna come in and I'm just gonna give me a little bit of depth right in here. Okay, do you see that? Let's zoom in a little bit. Uh-oh, sorry for the movement. We're gonna take this gilded, we're gonna drop it right in here. And we're just gonna give that a little highlight right there. See that? Gave me a little bit of depth. Okay, of course, we're always gonna blend. Do you see where this is going? I hope it's going somewhere you like. All right, so we're just gonna lay a little bit of that there. Thank you so much. Sit up straight. Always sit up straight. My mom always taught me to sit up straight. She's like, sit up straight, your posture. Because, you know, I have back problems too. So you can already see what I'm talking about, whereas I lay the as if in here, or the gilded. As I lay the gilded in here, you can see the difference and why it's necessary for me at times to do a little bit different on one eye to the other, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna blend a little bit, and then we'll hook it up a little bit better. I actually wanna bring some of this, what is this? This was my ginger. What I'm gonna do, and a little bit of we're gonna use a little bit of, okay, this is the 3 colors I'm gonna use right now, and you're gonna go, Jolie, what are you doing? I'm gonna use a little bit of this, which is my ginger. Hello. I'm gonna use a little bit of this, which is my as if, and then I'm gonna dump it in there a little bit, which is my Mija. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it, okay? And then I'm gonna take it, and I'm just gonna gently go right here. Bam, bing, boom, that's it. And I'm gonna come on this side, hello. And I'm gonna do the same. Okay, nice and easy. Brighten it up. Okay, so now what are we gonna do, Joe? All right, so we worked with these colors, which are fantastic. So now we're gonna move into, see, not bad, huh? We're gonna blend. But first, what I'd like to do is I'd like to hook it up a little bit more. And I'm also gonna take this brush, and we're going to take a moment and clean it off. Okay. Clean it off, hurry up. We're gonna clean a little bit of it off. Excuse me for reaching in front of the camera, how rude. My manners. All right, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this off. All right, we don't wanna get it too moist. Is that a word that people don't like? Cardi B said today that she don't like the word moist. You know, I am in agreement with Cardi B. That's not a good word to use, you know, moist. Unless you're dealing with the cake. Even then. You know, another word that's interesting too is like juicy. Like, that's kind of an interesting word. I mean, you know, juicy. Remember that song? I think it was by Entume, Juicy Fruit. It was a good song. But it evokes a certain feeling, you know, like, do you want to be feeling that right now? You don't want to be feeling that all the time, you know, or maybe you do. All right. So what I did is I just did a little bit of eyeshadow, you know, just on my bone. So since I have hooded eyes, bringing it down is going to bring my eye down. So what I have to, like here, you see this? So what I really want to do is here, I want to go ahead in this, and I want to boom, bam, bing over, kind of just like that, I don't want to take up too much real estate here with this, sit up straight, with this highlight color, or yes, this right there. Some people put their illuminator here, which I like too, but you want to just right thinly when you have hooded eyes. You don't want to do too much. All right, so we're gonna do a little more ginger here on this eyelid. You see that? I love this stuff, guys. It's so much fun. You know, I just kind of, but we're gonna blend now. I don't want to do too much blending because it does look muddy, and I have to be very careful about that. Last time I see some of my videos and I'm like, oh God. But you know, I'm a work in progress just like everybody else, and I need to give myself breaks, you know. I get on here and sometimes I don't want to get on here because I'm so afraid of whatever other people think of me. And right now it's like, this is about me. This is my channel. This is my life. And I want to celebrate more of who I am and stop being so scared. You know, take that risk to step outside the box and reach out to people that you might not have ever reached out to, or get to know. And, you know, my one friend, she's like, you know, I challenge you because I like to hide, you know, but she's like, I challenge you to make these videos and to keep staying consistent and to help people, you know, if that's really what I do. So what I've done is, hi. I guess I didn't tell you what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is I'm taking some of this color as well, which is You Complete Me, and I'm just gonna put it into my inner corner. And I might add as well a little bit of the color. This is it, and this is called As You Wish. So we have As You Wish, which I'm gonna mix with You Complete Me, gently, gently. And I'm gonna put it in my inner corner, okay? So we're gonna just do a swatchy. Uh-oh, don't drop it, Jolie. We're gonna do a swatchy of it so you can see what it looks like on me. So this is You Complete Me, and then this one is As You Wish. So you see, this is You Complete Me, and this is As You Wish. Isn't that gorgeous? And even on my complexion, you see that? Nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay that in my inner corner, and then I'm gonna go ahead and, excuse me, I keep okay, there we go. And you're like, Julie, what are you doing? Okay, we're gonna also take a little bit of a matte. I'm gonna tone it down just a tad bit. And so the color I'm gonna be using to sort of take it down a notch is gonna be a little tiny bit of this oak color to just tame it just a little bit. Okay, so oak. Oh, did I show it to you? I guess I didn't. I'm so sorry. Look at this is oak. And what's on my finger here is our color Bayou. That's also another color. So let's check that one out. It has another color with it, but it's Bayou. It's kind of cool. All right, so now I have oak on this. I tapped it off. I'm gonna grab my trusty mirror, and then I'm going to blend a little bit right up in here, okay? Take it down a notch, okay? So, okay, a little more oak. See that? Okay, we're gonna just up here. Yes. All right, I just wanna lay a little bit more of my, as if, I'm gonna lay that in my crease just a little bit more above it. Okay. I think I'm gonna use Gilded actually a little bit more. See, boom, boom. So I have a gradient type of look here. This eye is always just giving me, you know, grateful. All right, so we just want a little bit of that difference there. There we go. Okay. Okay. Once it's done, you'll get to see it in its full-blown glory. All right, so this is what it looks like for the eyeshadow look, and we will do a little bit more of cleaning it up and doing some makeup a little bit later, but for now, here we are. Thank you.